fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Comes in with 6 hits in 36 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. So next to the plate for Texas, Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder. Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. DeShields coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Andrus has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts. Up next for the Rangers, Adrian Beltre. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Adrian Beltre.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gregorius moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Rougned Odor. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of it.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hamels peers in. Here it is on 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Way in front of a great slider that time. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Joey Gallo now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it, and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Romine. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Romine playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 9-year major league vet. Line towards center field. DeShields is there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, number 25. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Popped him up. Chirinos is there, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first, and they get the double play. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit in the air to shallow center. Hicks is under it, and that's the third out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Left fielder, Brett.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
No balls and one strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hamels peers in. Here it is on 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Beltre comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And Walker will put this one away for out number 1. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, 2 down now. Here's Jurickson Profar. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go into the second deck and gone. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus with the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And what is it?
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chu has a read on it. One away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Here's Miguel Andujar now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. Throw to second, and he's out. But they do play to run on the play. So stepping in, Austin Romine hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Odor is there. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. At the plate, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And right into the shift. Walker's got it. The tag, and he is out. So digging in now, number 25. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lazar is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit back toward the mound. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Didi Gregorius. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning-opening base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nomar Mazara was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Gray ready with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rougned Odor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Throw into third. Here's Jurickson Profar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And now pitch on the way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone. Riding in once again, Neil Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Missed with a breaking ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Next for New York, Austin Romine. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Romine.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chu has a read on it, and that's the third out. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in to try it again, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another chance? Delino DeShields. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gregorius is there for it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 2.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, number 25.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to left field. Choo has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift to his left, Profar. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Number 25 over to his left. He's got it 1 away. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Rangers, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.